So your biohacking friend has finally talked you into cold plunging, and you go online and look for plunges and you realize that for most of them you have to take out a second mortgage because they are so incredibly expensive. And so in this video I want to introduce you to the Inergize Eco Pod, and that guy is priced at a level that's still affordable while delivering a lot of the capabilities that you would expect from a cold plunge. So this is not your regular inflatable for 150 bucks where you have to pour in ice every so often. No, this one actually comes with a chiller, and a chiller that is powerful enough to keep the water sanitary, to keep the water cold, and it has very low maintenance because filter changing is incredibly easy. So in this video I'm going to share with you why this guy might hit the sweet spot for you if you're new to cold plunging and you just want to get your feet wet and cold for the first time. Now before we begin, do me a favor, go to the comments and let me know, why are you interested in cold plunging? What is driving you? What are some of the benefits you'd like to get out of cold plunging? Let me know. I'm super interested to hear what you have to say. Let's get to the Eco Pod from Inergize. It's an inflatable, as you can see. It has an incredibly small footprint, which is ideal if you have only an apartment or a small, yard, or even on the inside you can use it. It's super small. If this is fully inflated, it actually holds 200 pounds. So I could actually stand on this guy. Well, I have 215, but I'm sure it would work as well. It's drop stitch. It's about 2 inches wall thickness, so it has relatively reasonable insulating capabilities. Maybe not quite as good as the Inergize Elite, which has a 4-inch wall, but nonetheless, this can keep the water cold for extended periods. It's super lightweight. Well, once it's drained, obviously, you're not going to be able to lift it up when it's full. But you can, put it away, put it in the pouch it came with, and just take it on a camping trip. Speaking of weight, also the chiller is relatively lightweight. You can lift this guy up just like so. It's super lightweight. It's a great combination, and all the connections are on the back. It's braided hoses that are super sturdy, that don't break very easily. And yeah, it has a lid that you can put on. You can clip on so it doesn't fly away, and very, very nice in a small package. Let's talk about the chiller, because that's really at the end of the day the heart of it. Because if you just get the tub, then you have to buy ice, and ice can be incredibly expensive. I've done this for a while. Every time you want a cold plunge, it's like 35 bucks of ice. Not sustainable, unless you're rich and you have a lot of time to run to Walmart all the time and get ice. Now this chiller is a 1/4 horsepower, so it's not the most powerful unit that you can get on the market, but it's good enough, it's powerful enough to keep the water moving. And one of the things that's unique to the budget category of chillers is that it has ozone sanitation. And that's for me one of the most important aspects, because ozone is the best non-toxic way to kill pathogens on contact, meaning that without ozone you would have to use water treatment options or replace the water every so often, and that's cumbersome. It's not only expensive, but it also takes time to drain and refill. So with ozone built in, it keeps the water sanitary for extended periods, and that's really a nice thing. It also has a regular sediment filter, and that's super easy to change. You just unscrew this lid here and take it out. It's a small filter. So what that means is that I would highly recommend you set yourself a timer to check that filter every week or so. Chances are you don't have to replace it every week, but I would recommend you at least check it, because once that filter clogs up, water flow is going to be reduced, which strains the components, especially the pump. And it also means that there is less water flow, so the water is less cleaned and filtered, and that can then degrade the quality of the water. So make it a point to check on the filter and replace it. Those filters are not incredibly expensive. Just make a point to replace it. Now on the front here there are a couple of buttons that you can use to set the temperature. The chiller can cool the water down to 39 degrees Fahrenheit, which is cold enough for most everybody. And if you feel like 39 degrees is not cold enough, you just move to break the thermal barrier, and it's gonna be uncomfortable enough. Trust me. Even experienced cold plungers, once they get into that 39 degree water and they start moving a lot, it can feel terrible. Now here is the thing. Since this is only a 1/4 horsepower chiller, it's not the most performant unit on the market. If that unit, or if the tub here, which is black, is exposed to direct sunlight, you can, and it's hot outside, like we're here in Georgia, summer is about to begin, and it's, I think next week we're gonna have close to 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Under those high temperatures, realistically, you can expect to get about 45 degrees or so of consistent temperature, maybe a little bit lower, but around it. It's probably not gonna hold it at 39. But here is the thing, if you're new to cold plunging, if you're looking for something that's solid solid and affordable, most importantly, then this is a great rig. And even at 45 degrees, I mean, for comparison, my wife typically cold plunges between 45 to 50 degrees Fahrenheit, and she does it quite a bit as well. So she's used to cold exposure, but still, that's her sweet spot. I would argue that for most people, that's good enough, especially if you're a beginner. And if at some point you say, you know what, I like the tub, but I'm gonna, switch out this chiller with the Elite maybe, that Inergize also has to offer, you can do that. You can upgrade later on if that's your thing. But for now, I think as a starting point, this is an excellent rig that will make you happy. Well, it will make you cold again, at least, and hopefully that will make you happy as well. Pricing wise, this is really the key thing, or the key selling point of this unit. It sells for under $2,000. Now I know there are $150 inflatables, that are, like your kids, swimming pool gear. You can't really compare those. This is insulating, this is drop stitch, this is high quality. It comes with a chiller that has ozone. So $2,000 is a very reasonable price compared to anything I've seen out there. I think it's the only one in that price category that delivers all of the features that you get with the Eco Pod. So I consider it a solid unit for cold plunging beginners, with the option then maybe later on to upgrade to the Elite chiller. With that, we're gonna wrap it up. I like this unit. I've been using it a lot. It's easy to get in and out. I like that I can submerge myself fully. I can really, like sit down on my butt, and I'm 6 feet tall and I'm still all the way in there. I really like this. It doesn't require a lot of energy. It's super lightweight, so you can take it with you. If you want to go camping and you want to enjoy your cold plunging on a camping trip, you can do that with the tub and this lightweight chiller. Now, before we're gonna wrap it up again, go to the comments. Let me know, what are you looking for in a chiller, or in a cold plunge, generally speaking, and what benefits are you trying to get out of it? Let me know. Until next time, share this video with someone who is looking for a cold plunge that doesn't break the bank, and I hope I'll see you in the next video.